Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be just doing a cute little makeup look. So I've got a whole bunch of new products here that I have not tried that are pretty much all, I think, new to the market, pretty much new-ish. So I'm going to be trying these out today, and super fun. Excited about this because I have the Odens Eye, two of the palettes that they just came out with recently. They are absolutely, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous, and the insides, so I'll be showing those, as well as one of their lipsticks, which this is not super new. They came out with some bullet lipsticks that are new, but this is one of their older lipsticks, but it's still fairly new. It's not that old. Plus some other little things I'll get into as well. But yeah, so if you've never been on my channel here, hi, my name is Erin, and I like to do makeup looks, try new makeup, talk about makeup, as well as talk about movies, and combine those two things. I really do love talking about and watching movies for the first time. So if you're interested in either of those topics, definitely think about subscribing below and hitting the like button at the end of this video if you like what you see. But I won't talk here at the beginning. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I think I'm going to be using this mini palette for today's video, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, you guys, so I do have both, well, there was 4 palettes that came out, but I went ahead and got this one, which is the mini eyeshadow palette, and it is the green one that is mostly green. Look at that, that is so pretty. Has a mirror in it, which is kind of tiny, but works for me. Beautiful packaging. I love how it's got the reflectiveness. And then I also have the Norns palette, which is the bigger, more full-size palette. Comes with a sheet inside. I think I'm going to use this one in a different video. I think these palettes deserve their own videos because this, look how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness, those shimmers. I really do love Odens. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've never tried Odens Eye, but I really do love their aesthetic and just how beautiful it is. So this is my first time actually using the brand. So their shimmers and their mattes look really, really pretty, but I've never tried it. So this is going to be a first impression for sure on these new products, obviously, but also on the brand itself. I've never tried the brand, so this is my first time trying it. Look at the artwork. So these 3 are, I believe, sisters, and they control certain things within the mythology. So, and also Odens Eye is a Swedish owned brand, so I'm super excited to be trying their brand out today. So I'm going to be getting into this one right now. I've already primed my eyes with the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to just start with a fluffy brush and go in. Ooh, I don't even know. I want to kind of go in with this shade here into the crease. I usually do the same eye shape. Nothing wrong with that, but again, this is just a first impression, so I'm going to keep it like I normally do. So I'm going to go into the crease with this shade. It's quite powdery. Yeah, very, very powdery. I'm going to tap off. I've been really enjoying trying some brands that I wanted to try last year, but I never got around to it, including Nomad Cosmetics, which I did a video on, but I still haven't edited that video. Hopefully I can get that edited before this one, because I got that palette a while ago and I already filmed with it, but I have not put it up because I've been putting up other videos instead, trying to get them out before February is up. And so it'll be up pretty much a lot later. They've already came out with another palette since the palette that I'm talking about, which is the Fire and this one here, the Fire and Ice palette. Yeah, just building that color up. It's kind of almost like a pastel-y leaning shade. I'm gonna take it up a little bit further. It's quite a bit lighter there, but still a very beautiful shade. I like it. So next I'm gonna, oh, and that shade was called Memory, excuse me. Next I'm gonna go into this shade Nostalgia. I noticed that a lot of brands, even if they're based in other countries, still have the things printed in English, and I guess that's because that's the universal language that a lot of people communicate in, I guess. I've always been interested in other languages and learn. Alright, next I'm going to take the shade Past and put that onto the outer portion. I'm still tapping off. This shade doesn't seem as powdery as that first shade, and neither did Nostalgia. It didn't seem as powdery as Memory, which was the first shade I used. Probably because that's a lighter pastel-y type of shade is why. And I'm just patting this shade Past onto the outer part first, just to deposit the color. I do often get patchiness on my outer corner, no matter, I don't know why. Maybe someone will give me some suggestions, but I feel like patting on does help me out sometimes and then blend. So if you ever have any issues like that as well, that might help. Alright, you guys, the outer corner looks actually really good, and I don't see any patchiness, which is blowing my mind a little bit. But I really want to get into the shimmer now, which I'm going to go in with this shade Luxury and put that on the lid. That green shade is just absolutely gorgeous, and wow, putting it in with this brush, it almost feels very creamy. Oh god, that looks beautiful. Even on the brush, I almost feel like it has a shift to it as well, so we'll see. Ooh, I did use a little bit of NYX glitter, what is this called? Yeah, glitter primer, just to make sure that this shimmer pops and that there's less fallout. And oh wow, that's a beautiful shade, you guys. And I feel like I went a little bit up past that olivey green shade. It kind of hiding it, but oh my goodness, how could you not want that shade all over? And I can always go back. Wow, that is, I'm kind of shook right now. Alright, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Nostalgia so I just don't lose that kind of grungy green shade in the crease right there, and also possibly clean up a little bit. Wow, I am blown away by that shimmer, y'all. I mean, like, for real. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. You guys, I am highly impressed with that shimmer. Wow, like crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this lighter shade into the inner corner. These are called, it's a dual pan, so very interesting format. I like it actually. It's called Golden Year and Time, so I guess this one is Time. And so I'm gonna go in with the same brush. I hope this will stick very well without a glitter glue primer in the inner corner. Ooh, it's a little flaky. Hold on, wait. Let me be careful because I do not want to, maybe if I use my finger, I do not want that flakiness to get in my eye. Yeah. Just going in with the finger a little bit is nice. And it's really like a pretty, just sparkle, not really a big base color with that one. Very interesting. Cute though. I like it. I don't know if you can see it that well on camera, but it's cute for sure. Okay, you guys, I'm thinking about what to do on the bottom lash line. I usually use like a thin brush like this or something like this on my lower lash line. I think I'm gonna go in with Nostalgia just right away because I really like that color. Just kind of brushing that on the lower lash line. Alright, you guys, I finished off the lower lash line on both sides, and now I'm going to go in with this product. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Oil Foundation, oil-free, broad spectrum SPF 30 with sunscreen in it. So it's the Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. So this one is fairly new, and I've heard a lot about the other foundation, but I never tried it. But I wanted to go ahead and get this one since it's new. I can review it, and also I could try out this brand, which I don't really have a lot from. I've tried some of their skincare, but I've never tried any of their makeup. So I'm excited for this one. I probably shouldn't be buying any more foundations until I pan the foundations I'm working on, but here we are. So I'm gonna try this. Hope I got a good match. So it has like a, I think a pump here. Is it gonna just let me pump, or do I have to open it? let me figure this out. You guys, so you twist it, and I think that is what's gonna, yeah, now I can push it. Is there anything gonna come out? Oh, there we go. And that actually, just from the look of it, looks pretty good. I'm gonna use a brush today and then go over with the sponge to get the finish. But okay, I think that's gonna be a pretty good match, actually. Let's see. Quite warm. Very golden, and definitely I'm seeing the radiant already. This brush is just a little Real Technique complexion blender brush, so it works really nicely for buffing in. Okay, wow. Then I'm taking just the rest. You don't need a lot of this. Okay, so I'm looking at it. Looks like a pretty good match. Maybe a tad bit more warm than, I think it looks pretty good actually though. Okay, I'm gonna just put a little bit more because I did not get to get any on my neck here. I do usually bring down my foundation, even when it's a really good match. Alright, you guys, I don't have any new bronzer, so I'm just going to go in with my Tower 28 bronzer. This is in this shade Bronzino. I'm going to use a brush today with it. Usually I'll either use my finger or a sponge. No, actually I do use a brush with this one quite a lot actually. And I'm just going to go in with it on where I would usually bronze. And I'm going to set this bronzer actually with a powder bronzer as well that I'm trying to pan. So is this bronzer going to work well with this foundation? It looks good so far. This brush is probably not the best for this. This is more like a foundation brush, but I am struggling on the struggle bus for clean brushes right now. So we are using what we have available. And I can always go in with, also struggling with bronzer, sponges, clean sponges. So I've got these ones from Dollar Tree that I have a pack of. So I'm just gonna go over just a little bit with a sponge, a little bit more product, just to get the finish that I like. Okay, now I do have a new blush from Tower 28. That's why I went ahead and used their bronzer today too. So this is one of their new blush shades they just came out with. This is in the shade Power Hour. It's a really pretty, kind of like mauve-y shade. So that's why I picked this one up. I already have one of their other blushes in the shade Golden Hour, which is more orange. Their blushes are really, really pigmented, so I'm not expecting anything different. I think I might, should I use a brush to go in for this? Do I have a brush? That's the question. I don't think I have a clean brush, so I'm gonna just go in with my finger and then maybe sponge and go over it. maybe I can just use the bronzer brush that I just used. That works. Just use the other side. Alright, so I'm going to pick up some of it with the brush and just pat it into the skin. See what happens. I usually go in with my finger with these, which is probably why they're also so pigmented. I wonder what will happen if I just... Oh yeah, that's pretty already. Just slowly building it up because, like I said, from my experience, these blushes are very pigmented, and that color is really pretty already. Okay, I like that. You guys, that blush looks really pretty. I went over just a little bit more. If you guys want to see this shade when it's swatched out, I mean, obviously sheared out. That's how it looks on the cheek, but if you wanted to see a swatch, that's how it looks. Really pretty shade. Alright, so I'm gonna set my bronzer, go off and set my eyebrows. I don't have any new like highlighters and stuff, so I'm not gonna bore you with the rest of the stuff. Alright, you guys, I'm back and I got two more products. I have this Benefit They're Real Magnet mascara. I got a sample size, so I figured why not throw this in here. This is new. So I'm gonna do my eye mascara here. What's this? And then I also got the lip product still to try out. That is not necessarily new, but new to me. But let's go ahead and go in with the mascara first. Apparently this is supposed to be one that kind of builds upon itself to give you bigger eyelashes. Okay, so this is a sample size, so I'm pretty sure this won't last very long, but maybe if I like this. This looks really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Very comparable to the some of my favorites. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, that's a hit. And then last but not least, for lips, this product from Odens. This is their Alva Cream lip stains from their, I think, Alva collection. I think that's what it was called. But yeah, so my lips have had some what is it called, lip treatment on it while I've been doing my makeup, so hopefully that's good. And this is a cream formula, which is kind of my favorite type of formula, especially when it comes to liquid lips. Alright, you guys, that's the lip product applied. It's really pretty. I like it. Should I have went in with the lip liner first? Probably, but whatever. So yeah, that looks really, really pretty, really shiny. I love the color. It's cute. I like it. Alright, so I'm gonna go off camera, fix my hair, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, here I am back with my hair kind of whatever. And this is the final look. So I really do like the beautiful shimmer. I can't stop looking at that green. The lip product is really pretty too, very comfortable, love it. And the foundation, I mean, just as, again, first impression, but my skin looks fairly nice. I've been having struggles with textures and blemishes lately, but it looks really, really nice on my skin, you guys. No complaints so far. And the blush, oh my gosh, the blush, I already knew I was gonna like it though because I love the formula, and it almost feels like a little bit different texture, but I think that's because it's brand new as well. You got to get into it a little bit, but it's really, really nice so far. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you like this look. I will definitely be doing some more with this palette coming soon, hopefully soon enough. And oh my gosh, this palette is so pretty. So if you haven't seen this palette and you want to see it, definitely check it out. Should I do some quick swatches? I'll do some quick swatches on my hand here, just to show you guys a little bit more from the palette, because I didn't use one shade, and then the other shade just using the inner corner, kind of can see it but not that much. And just so you can see also how it looks on my skin tone. So yeah, those are all the shades from this palette. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay you guys, so yeah, this is it for this video. Definitely hit the thumbs up button down below, subscribe if you want to, and I will check you guys out in the next one. And hopefully we'll be using this little baby and doing some more first time watches to movies. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the description box. But yeah, I'll see you guys out later. Stay safe. Adios.